And now, Giants Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live here on this Friday evening. Giants win! How about that? How about that? Yes, Greg, they are still hot garbage. Correct. That is correct. Good to see you guys all out there. Man, it was looking about 8 innings worth of that baseball game was like, wow, what is going on? Again, that's what the Giants do, man. They make really bad teams look really good. Let's not forget to mention that the Miami Marlins are the worst team in the National League. The worst. And the Giants just couldn't do nothing until that 8th inning. Once they got to the bullpen, they weren't touching that starting pitcher. I don't know where the hell that guy come from, Aller. But, wow. He was carving up the Giants. As soon as he came out of the game, though, it was pretty much done. Again, really doesn't mean nothing. It was nice to see him win. Chapman was the only hero of the day. He's the one that knocked in all 3 of the Giants' runs. He actually came through in the clutch today. We were talking about that the other night. How it seems Chapman never comes through in the clutch. Well, today he did. He got that hanging slider over the middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Hit into that the left center gap. That was nice. Cleared the bases, and the rest is history. Walker came in. Walker, man. If there's one positive. Walker could be your closer of the future. Well, not really the future. We'll just say he's the closer. He's doing a fantastic job. He's got a great fastball. He could spot it, and he's got that damn devastating slider, and his delivery is just nasty. We could get more into that a little bit later, but yeah, I think the Giants definitely got something in Ryan Walker as being the closer going forward. Man, I tell you what, Glenn will be with us shortly. He's on his way back from the ballpark. Not sure if he's catching the drone show or not. But yeah, there you go. All right, what do we got in here, man? What do we got in here? Bogser, that's pretty good. Isaac Churchill, what is up? Aller is a good A pitcher, and the Giants made him look like an. I know. I see what you're saying. You're saying he's a 4A pitcher. Gotcha. Exactly, Isaac. That's what I'm talking about. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I mean, even Savali in Milwaukee, the guy had almost a 5 ERA, and he looked like the second coming of Bob Gibson. The Giants just can't do nothing against starting pitching, and I don't know what is. They do a fantastic job against bullpens. But when it comes to starting pitches, woof, woo, woo, it's not good. It is not good. Like I said, man, the Giants had a scratch and claw. They do that every time, man. Every time with bad teams. It is to make it look tough. I don't know what it is. It's a bad team. The Giants are just a bad team. Period. Love Chap. What's up, Fossey? But can't afford to keep them. Need to hit the reset button. The whole roster except the young guys. Ooh, interesting. You know what? I put something together today. I put a little something. I was a little bored today. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to put something together. I'll play it a couple of times tonight. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's half my show. I could do what I want, right? Tell me what you guys think. Okay, what do you think about that, guys? Come on, man. Goodness gracious. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is it going to happen? Probably not, but am I wrong? Gosh, dang, man. Let's get some excitement for one at a time, man. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this kind of baseball. I really am. It's time to get bold. Ownership needs to get bold. Front office needs to get bold. Yeah. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Sorry. Didn't forget. No, don't get me wrong. I understand Chapman is a good piece. But come on. Soto in the future. There you go. There you go. I didn't add any of the pitchers. I was just speaking specifically to the lineup. But that's what I want, man. Come on, man. Come on, right? Fossey says, Bailey's catching is the only reason why he's not in the minors. Yeah, you're probably right about that. His bat has been, he's probably still fighting that oblique. I guarantee he probably is. Oh, no doubt about it, Mike. No doubt about it. That was a big hit. He was the only reason why the Giants won today. He accounted for all 3 of the runs batted in today. So that was clutch. Don't get me wrong. It was a clutch hit. No doubt about it. It took to the 8th inning, but no, honestly, he got it done. He was, with one swing of the bat, he was able to lead the Giants to victory today. But is he someone that I want to build around? No, he is not the guy I want to build around. All right. That's not. Come on. If you're going to build around somebody, it's got to be someone like a Juan Soto. That's who you build around. You don't build around Matt Chapman. And I'm not taking anything away from Chapman. He's a decent player. Right? A decent player. But he ain't no damn Juan Soto. Just saying. Just saying. All right, I think we have a bullpen game. Yeah, I think we might. Correct, Isaac. That's exactly. He's a great complimentary piece on an actual contender, which the Giants are not. They should have traded him, to be honest with you. But whatever. It is what it is. But next year, or I should say in this offseason, I'm telling you guys, Juan Soto needs to be the target. Has to be. You can't miss on that. Not again. You've missed too many times. You can't miss this time. You have to do it. You got to get it done. Eric, I'm starting to think that Bailey might not be the, you know, he's great behind the plate, but his bat, man, I don't know. Maybe he's not, Mike. Maybe he's not. Who else is there a catcher free agent out there that you would want to get? Hey, we got Tom Murphy for another year, right? Cryptic Trader. Let's get right into this. Why not? Why not?
Now in the Giants chat with Cryptic Trader.
Farhan really screwed the pooch by not trading our players. Fireable offense. There's more than one. I agree with you, but there's a lot more you need to add to that for being fireable. A lot more other things that needs to be done. Mark, what's up, Mark? Says, I agree, Eric, but they need to sign a trade for another star before they go get. I don't think so. Because I think, yes, you could do that. You could trade or sign another star. But I think Soto is the guy that you got to get first, and then you can bring other guys on board after that. Soto it was kind of like if you were able to get Ohtani would have been able to get other people to sign with the Giants. So I think Soto could get you somebody else. What's up, Benji? I think Soto is the guy because I think to get Soto, again, like I said, I don't know what's going on between his ears, but if he wants to be the guy and he wants to be paid, the Giants can do both. 100%. Let's go. Look at that. I see MH is out there. He's sitting there sending me a tweet. I like it. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Let's do it. I hear you, Hope. I get it. But I'm going to keep, look, I'm going to die on the sword with this one. I am going to die on the sword with this one. I'm going to keep saying Kenneth Sakai. Sorry. Kenneth Sakai. Schmidt is overrated at the overmatch. He is 100%. 100% he's overmatched at the plate. 100%. No, I think yes, I get what you're saying, Mark, but that's a conversation that you can have for Soto. The key, he wants to get paid, right? I mean, honestly, that's what he wants. He wants to get his bag. I can't blame him. The guy's he's going to be 25, 26 years old. That's the guy you go spend a shit ton of money on him. Yeah, I see you, D-Shot. I see you. And I think if you get him, it helps get other players. There's a couple of things the Giants should do. I think they got to get Soto. I think they should go out and get Corbin Burns. Come on. After today, especially today, I mean, even before today, I already thought Snell was gone. You think Snell wants to be on a team that doesn't ever score runs for him? Come on. The guy's gone. He's gonna get paid somewhere, and I don't think it's gonna be the Giants. So you pivot to Corbin Burns. That's what you do. That's what you do. And 100%, Martin Van Nostrand, they need to give Eldridge a solid look. 100%. 100%. Exactly. Strike first, Mark. I agree. Do it, man. Be the tone setter. Be the tone setter. Cryptic 10 for 800. Oh, man. You know, being that he's young, you might. I really don't want to go over the age of 36, to be honest with you. Well, I don't know. Let them figure it out. Look, the Giants got the money, right? Let's not. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Don't cry me poor, San Francisco Giants. You got the money. Let's just do it. Come on. You got it in you. I know you got it, guys. Come on. Clean out the front office and go out there and just sign guys. Just go do it. Just go do it. Because right now you're not going to be competing for a while. You're not going to be competing. Tom thinks his gut says that Snell wants to stay. You think? I don't know, man. Do you think? I think Soto could attract other stars. Okay. If other MLB players see that the Giants have signed Soto, they see that they have Ramos. I'm pretty sure a lot of the league's probably hearing about Bryce Eldridge coming up. I'm sure you probably could get some players that would want to come here and say, you know what? This team might be going somewhere. Because you can attract players. If they want to go somewhere and be part of something special, maybe they'll come here. Maybe you can attract that. Is it a guarantee? No. But hey, man, you got to do something because right now, whatever they're doing right now ain't working, man. It ain't working. I hear you, Mike. I get it. I understand it. I'm going to keep talking about it. You have to. Come on. Yes, that is correct, Senior. That is correct. I said this. I'm going to die on the sword. If he doesn't come here, so what? Oh, well, I gave it the old college try, man. If it doesn't work out, hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Come on, man. Gosh, dang it. Just do it. You're not going to, you cannot compete with the other NL teams the way that you're currently constructed without making some bold decisions right now. Look, does it mean you always have to do that? No. This is just the right time because of the Soto's age. Where else are you going to be able to find a player of that caliber, that young, and being able to be part of your future? You can't, man. This doesn't come around a lot. Think about it. He's only going to be 26 years old. And the guy is a phenom. Why wouldn't you go? This is the time to do it. This is the time. Soto and Snell, let's go. We can draw. Yeah, okay. If you want to do that with Snell, fine. I'm okay whether it's Snell or Burns. Right? What's up, Johnny Owen? Come on, we got to do something. Ah, goodness gracious, man. Kenneth Sakai says the current lineup makes the no-name opposing pitchers with 5 ERAs look like Cy Young winners over and over. Yet 100%. We've been seeing it this entire season. You're seeing these pitchers who come out who are supposed to be dog shit. And when the Giants go up against them, they make them look, like I said, the second coming of Bob Gibson or Sandy Koufax. It's ridiculous, man. Come on. Farhan has to go. Yes. Tim Jordan, I think I get what you were talking. Hold on. Did you say something up here? Guys wanted to go to the Giants after 21 season, but Farhan failed to take advantage of that. That is correct. That is correct, man. Yes, this season you just throw away. Even to be honest with you, next season you may have to throw away. You may have to. That may be one of the side effects, right? They may suck. The Giants may suck next year, but that's okay because it's about what's coming. If you sign Soto and you're waiting on Eldridge for 26, you're going to be doing something, right? You still have Ramos. Ramos, come on. Ramos seems like he has it. Fitzgerald, maybe. We'll see. But I'm a little bit higher on him than McRae right now. Right now, we don't know too much about McRae. Does he have to get a run? Sure, he does. Jung-Hoo Lee may have something there, right? I don't know if he's a top of the order kind of guy, but he may have something. His defense is fantastic, right? Oh, that's something else they have to address. Okay. I know I don't know. What other second baseman out there would you want to get? Would you want to go out there and get Adames? Make Adames your shortstop and put Fitzgerald to second base? I don't know about Ha-Seong Kim. You may be able to get Ha-Seong Kim because of the association that he has with Jung-Hoo Lee. Krappler was in San Francisco. Doesn't surprise me. But who would you rather have, guys? Who would you rather have in the middle infield? Speaking of middle infield, real quick, guys, real quick. That middle infield defense by Miami is fantastic. Man, they were getting after everything. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Holy crap. That was fun to watch what the Marlins middle infielders are doing. That was a lot of fun to watch. But yeah, Kim, that's the problem. Kim isn't exactly a world beater with the bat. And that's something that the Giants don't need. They need an upgrade. Ramos walked on 7 balls. Yeah, that was rough. But I like what I see in Ramos. Again, you're going to have to address second base. First base is going to be addressed in a couple of years. I don't want to block first base. You sign Juan Soto. You sign either Corbin Burns or Blake Snell. But Casey Schmidt, oh God. Whoo! Can someone tell me what the hell? What is Casey Schmidt doing with where he's setting up in the box? Is he just trying to get hit by pitches? Is that his new strategy? Get hit by pitches, or is he trying to get up on the plate so he could get that outside pitch? How about a better solution? How about you just lay off those outside pitches rather than trying to get closer to the plate, and then you can't get to the inside pitch? I don't understand what Casey Schmidt's doing. It's a little bit weird. Whatever. Life insurance. Give Soto a blank check. Let's do it. It's not my money. And the Giants can afford. Isaac says Kim is enough of an upgrade over what they currently have, and they might just be able to sign him. Yeah. That's where I was thinking of Ha-Seong Kim. They gotta make, come on. Why not? Right? A second baseman, Juan Soto, and either a Burns or, he's had 20 runs. Johnny Owen. I did not know that. Okay. Maybe you go back to Blake Snell then. Okay, then I'm fine with that. What is up, Justin? Good to see you, man. If they want to sign Snell now. Yeah, we're getting there, Benji. I appreciate that push, buddy. I appreciate that. You're awesome, dude. Much appreciated. We went 16 innings without scoring a run. Yeah, that's right. That's good. That's a good pull, Greg, because I got shut out in Milwaukee, and then it took until the 8th inning to get that those 3 runs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mike. You know what? Let's just get into it first. Before I start going down that road, let's talk about tonight's game.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giants Sports Talk Live.
All right, here we go. San Francisco Giants beat the Miami Marlins 3-1. Giants had 6 hits on 3 runs. Miami had 4 hits with 1 run. Winning pitcher was Tyler Rogers. Again, he comes out again. Bauman gets the loss. That was rough on him. Oh, well. It happens. That's what happens when you walk, guys. And Walker gets the save. Look at that ERA, man. The guy's something. Box score, Yaz had a decent night. Right? Didn't strike out. Had 1 hit. 3 walks. Nothing wrong with that. As a leadoff hitter, I'm good with that. I'm okay. You're getting on base. You're setting the table. Granted, he only scored 1 run by being on base 4 times, but hey, whatever. He did his job at the top of the lineup. Is that something that I want to see all the time? Not really. I was a little bit concerned when I saw the lineup come out and they showed Yastrzemski batting leadoff. I was a little bit concerned, but he did okay. Ramos didn't have a hit, but he drew a walk. He was one of the runs that scored when Chapman hit that double. Conforto, 0-4. He didn't do nothing today. He struck out, as a matter of fact, with the bases loaded. Chapman, again, 2 hits tonight. He was the man tonight. Had 2 hits, scored all 3 runs for the Giants, led the team to victory. Bailey only had 1 hit. Fitzgerald had no hits. Now his last couple of games have been a little bit. Maybe he's getting tired. Wade, 1 hit. Schmidt, no hits, 2 strikeouts. Didn't have a good night. Encarnacion, his only at bat, he got a hit, which was nice. Wisely pitch ran, and then McRae was 0-4. Didn't have a very good night. Snell had a fantastic night. Only went 7 innings, 96 pitches. That's pretty good for Blake Snell, man. For someone who doesn't have a history of going deep, he's doing okay. Ever since he got himself right with the Giants. Only allowed 1 earned run, had 8 strikeouts, only walked 1. Man, that's fantastic. That was fantastic. Tyler Rogers did a good inning of work, and of course, Ryan Walker shut the door on the Marlins with 2 strikeouts. So, yeah, there you go, man. There you go. What is up, Daniel? Hope you have a good Friday too, dude. Hope you have a good Friday. But yes, the positive, like I said, Ryan Walker, man, the guy's legit. He could be your closer next year. There could be no issues of worrying about who's going to be the closer because I think Ryan Walker is that guy. There's no doubt about it. Chapman could just be a piece. All right. Use him to build around Juan Soto. That wouldn't be so bad, huh? We'll get a little bit more into it. Chardon, no, can't post the link yet because Glenn is on his way back from the game. He might be at the drone show, so he may be a little bit later, but that's okay. No worries. I got it. Walker can't pitch back-to-back. He might be able to next year. Maybe he has an off season where he builds up his strength a little bit more so he could do back-to-backs. They could also work on that not only in the off season, but when he's in spring training. Long as he gets long as he works on that, he should be fine. He should be fine. I think he probably could go. If you think about it, Justin, in Seattle, he went 2 innings straight and he was dominant. He had 5 strikeouts. So I would think that's not going to be an issue next year for him to go back-to-back. Overpaying Chapman equals Evan Longoria. That is correct. Don't overpay for Chapman. Nope. You want to give him a couple of years? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't go over 3 years. You're doing a 49ers and Jets post game on your channel. Do I want to join? Man, sorry, man. I can't help you with that. Unless you want me to talk about Giants and military history. Isaac Churchill to overpay for Chapman and sign Kim and call it on offseason. Nope. Okay. The only way that happens if Farhan sticks around, right? Come on. Let's be honest, guys. Is Farhan sticking around? I'm gonna ask this, I think, every single night until the decision is made. Do you really come on? Do you guys see Farhan coming back? I don't see it. Oh, if he's sticking around, dude. Then all this hype for Soto is going to go down the toilet, dude. Down the toilet it goes. I think Farhan see hopes and see a lot of people. RJ says, no. This time I see no way out for Farhan. Yeah, correct. That's a great point because Kapler was used as the scapegoat last year. Yes, he does need to be fired. I saw Glenn walk. What the hell? This decision will tell us what we need to know about the ownership group. That is correct, Isaac. That will be more telling for ownership than Farhan himself, right? We will soon find out. Remember, this is the last series where the Giants are going to be playing a bad team. This is it, guys. After this series against Miami, whoo boy, it is not going to be easy. It's going to be bad. It is going to be bad. Johnson is out of touch, says Alive Insurance. One winning season in 6 or 7 years for a GM is ridiculous. I agree, Isaac. 100% agree. I've been saying that for a long time. A long time. Even Mad Dog Russo came out and said the very same thing. How does a guy get an extension for being bad at his job? It's time to go, man. It's time to go. Justin, I think the gig is up for Farhan. Who's he going to blame this year? Spent $200 million on crap. Exactly. Yep. D-backs. Padres. I don't think the Dodgers. No, I think we're done with the Dodgers. But we got the D-backs, the Padres, the Orioles. Hold on. Who else? Hold on one second. I'll find it. Boom, 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 boom. Just give me a minute here. Trying to find the damn schedule. Come on. Schedule. Okay, here we go. September. So after Miami, you got Arizona, San Diego. Oh, Milwaukee again. And then San Diego. And then Baltimore. And then Kansas City. And then Arizona. And then you finish it off with the Cardinals. Forget about it, man. It's done, man. It's done. Even if you sweep the Miami Marlins, it's done, guys. Come on. It's done. It's over. There's no way. No way. No way. Farhan needs to wake up with the horse's head, with a horse's head in his bed. Giants are not mathematically eliminated yet. It's getting close though. Sweep the Mullen equals full 100%. I know that 100%. But people will be saying, "Oh, all the Giants just have to make a run. All you got to do is get to that third wild card. Once you get into the wild card, it could be any. Get out of here. Done with that. It's over. It's over." And yes, Gonzo, the Braves have been on a run since the Giants series. 100%. Ever since that Giants series, the Braves have been on fire. Ooh, RJ, I like what you're saying here. Farhan Zaidi is a bean counter value added guy. We need a baseball guy. How about that? Someone who actually knows something about the game. Not to say that Farhan doesn't know about the game. It's just the way he goes about with his philosophy of the game. Yes, the Braves did beat the Phillies. I'll be getting to the out-of-town scoreboard here shortly. Matter of fact, since we're talking about it, why not? Why not?
And now, a Giants Sports Talk Live scoreboard update.
All right, let me refresh this. Here we go. Brewers beat the Reds in extra innings. Look at that. Oh, come on. What's this crap? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. So, in 10 innings, Brewers beat the Reds in Cincinnati. It was a doubleheader. Makeup from April 11th. Holy crap. A little bit late on the makeup. But again, Brewers win. And there we go. Braves beat the Phillies. Arcia hits his second home run of the day. Destroyed the Phillies in Philadelphia, 7-2. Woo! Braves win again. Red Sox beat the Tigers. No surprise there. They beat the Tigers 7-5. Brewers destroyed the Reds in game 2. Holy crap. 14-0. Oh my God. A 10-run ninth inning? Wow. That's impressive. Look at that. Cubs win again. Beat the Nationals 7-6. Cody Bellinger crushes a home run to cap a 7-run second inning. Oh, yeah, that's it. After the second inning, man, it was done. Looks like Nationals made it a little bit close because they didn't score any more runs after the second inning. Talk about the Cubs. But it was enough to hang on. Padres, imagine that. Beat the Rays 13-5. Yankees beat the Cardinals 6-3. That helps the Giants maybe try to get ahead of the Cardinals. I don't know. We'll see where they are in the standings here. Guardians beat up on the Pirates 10-8. Athletics beat up on the Rangers 9-2. Astros beat the Royals in a walk-off by Jose Altuve. Hey, look at that. Mets win again. Beat the White Sox 5-1. I kind of saw that one coming when we were talking about it this morning. Twins beat the Blue Jays. Orioles beat the Rockies. Again, not a surprise. Mariners beat up on the Angels. Julio Rodriguez getting a little bit hot now towards the end of the season. Ooh, look at that. Diamondback. When I looked at it last, it was like 10-5, the Dodgers. Looks like the Diamondbacks made it a game there at the end. But they win 10-9. Look at that. Shohei Ohtani. Another home run, and I think he had his 43rd stolen base as well. And then, as we've already talked about, Giants beat the Marlins 3-1. All right, there's your out-of-town scoreboard. Do I want to go standings? Yeah. Let's go to standings. Everything's done. Let's see what the standings look like. Standings. Here we go. Arizona Diamondbacks still, actually tied with the Padres now. Well, actually, 1/1000%, something like that. Arizona Diamondbacks got the number 1. Padres still in the number 2. Of course, Braves in the number 3. Mets are still 3 games out. Cubs are 5 games out. Giants are still 6.5 out, same as it was yesterday. Cardinals have now fell below the Giants. Now they're 7 out. And the Reds. So these are the only teams. But to be honest with you, Cubs may make a run. We'll see. Okay, let's count the Cubs. It's probably going to be these. It's going to be these 5 teams right here, right? For the National League. That's what it's going to be. Should be fun. Cubs, look at that in their last 10 are 8-2. Mets are 6-4. Braves are 7-3. Padres 5-5. Diamondbacks 7-3. Giants are 5. I'm like, look at that, 500. Imagine that. And look what they are as of today, 500. It's who they are, man. It's who they are. It's who they are. Do you guys like 500 baseball? I don't. man. Come on. That's all you got to do. That's it, man. Spend some money. Spend some damn money. Of course, that's not all you have to do. But come on. Come on, guys. Who are the two players coming up on September 1st? Probably Biggio. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Biggio. Who else? Probably a pitcher. Probably a pitcher. Because with the injuries. With the injury, there'll be a pitcher and probably Biggio. That's what it'll probably be. That's my guess. Hey, we haven't even talked about this. What'd you guys think of the Thairo Estrada news? He got sent down to Sacramento. Looks like his days of being a San Francisco Giant may be over, guys. What'd you guys think of that move? I was surprised. I understand, he probably he wasn't going to get picked up on waivers, but I didn't expect him to option him. That was pretty that was a surprise. Granted, he hasn't done a whole lot, but it's still surprising that they actually did that. Yes, I will be, Chardal. I'll be there. Matter of fact, this Sunday. Should be a lot of fun. Greg Dayton sums it up nicely. I can't wait until September 29th, the last shitty loss. Rob C, he's done in San Francisco. Yeah, I think so too. Justin says smells like Farhan is feeling the heat. I think so too. I think so too. He's got to, right? Come on, man. Again, Cryptic said it perfectly. What's the excuse now, guys? What's the excuse? There is none. There's no more excuses, guys. No more excuses. Hey, you show up, man. Yeah, absolutely, Shirtle. Yeah, I told you, man. I knew that was coming. Come on. I mean, honestly, it's not like it was rocket science. You could totally see it coming that they were going to platoon those guys because that's what this team's all about, especially at that position. They're platooning first base. They're platooning second base. They're platooning the outfield. That's what they do. That's this team, man. Do you think they will fire him? I think so. I think so, Hope. I think it's coming. What else can you do? I mean, gosh dang, this is the third straight year where you're going to be right around 500. You may be even drastically worse. It may be even worse because in September, you're playing some really damn good teams. And the Giants, historically, this season, have not got it done against really good teams. They haven't. September could be a train wreck. There is no doubt about in my mind that September will be a train wreck. Man, muting Chardal. I live in the Central Valley, man. I'm driving, dude. Ooh, yeah, good point, Isaac. Another Isaac coming in with a lot of comments today. Say I got rid of Thairo, but Conforto and Yaz are still at the top of the lineup. Yeah, Conforto, man, I'm surprised they didn't put him on waivers. But I think it has to do with Scott Boras. That's me. That's what I feel. Because if you're gonna put Thairo and Taylor Rogers and Tyler Matzik on waivers, why didn't you do that with Conforto? Because Scott Boras is the agent. You don't want to piss off Scott Boras. Because you're going to have to work with Scott Boras if you want to get Juan Soto. That's what I think. Giants fans are living in fantasy world. The Giants are not a very good franchise. Right now, they're not. Eddie, right now, they're not. That's why there needs to be a change, man. There needs to be a change. RJ, I think if they do fire Farhan, I think it's gonna be a total clearinghouse. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Big free agents will never come. I'm thinking Soto might go back to the Nationals. They do have a great young core, but are the Nationals going to spend $500+ million? They turned him down because they offered him over 400, right? I don't see them going 500, man. I don't see that happening, man. I don't see it happening. There is a path forward for the Giants. And the reason why I say there's a path forward for the Giants is, I've stated this over and over. They have the money. He could be the man. And I think that could get it done. We'll see. Oh, what in the hell? Oh, my God. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I don't even know what that is, man. Oh, okay, here we go. Much better. I see you. Oh. All right, there's someone in the green room, guys. There's someone in the green room. I think Soto might go back to the Yankees or go to the Mets. I don't think he'll be the guy in New York. That's just me. Because you got Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is the ruler of New York right now, man. Come on. And if, again, maybe Soto doesn't want to play second fiddle. What is up, Glenn? I don't even want to know, man.
Angola. Oh, does it work tonight or what's going on with my... Oh, my nose got in the way. Oh, there. There, my nose got in the way. Look.
What is that, Eeyore? Is that Eeyore?
Oh, frig off.
I don't know about that, Pooh. The Giants aren't very good, Pooh.
You know who it is.
That looks like Eeyore, man. That's Eeyore.
Not Eeyore.
That's Eeyore.
You know who
Lucille.
it is.
Oh, my God. That's the word. That's Eeyore, man. Come on, man. Ah.
Anyway, what did I miss, Eric?
Quite a bit, actually. Hold on one second. Pirates have way more promise than the Giants. They got a good young team, Kenneth. Pirates ain't spending $500 million plus to get Soto, but they do. I like what the Pirates are doing. They got the great pitching. Their hitting's coming around. They're going to go somewhere. All right, yeah, I already I covered the Giants, covered the out-of-town scoreboard, all the standings. We're good to go, man. So just tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought about the game, because it was pretty boring up to about the 8th inning.
Oh, my gosh. It was a boring night at the ballpark, Eric. You know what? It really was for two quality pitching outings. I just, sometimes I've seen good pitching. Do you remember the game earlier when Sale faced Snell?
Uh-huh.
I was at that game. I was at that game. How fired up! They could have won 20 innings with nobody scoring, and it was great dominance. Tonight was just boring. I'll
tell you why there's a difference, because it's different when you have two aces in a mound, and it's different when the other guy, especially Miami, was it more of good pitching or bad hitting?
Yeah, that's true too. I looked up at the board. There are a couple of factors, and you always come into play, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up at the board in the 7th inning. We had 2 hits. Yep. I thought, Eric Romo. Then, who strolls up to the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning? But Mr. Productivity, and I thought, Eric Romo.
Yeah, I was like, what's he going to do? What's he going to do?
Lo and behold,
he
picked up his old pal, the captain of the sinking ship, Captain Conforto.
Yeah, that was bad.
And I'll tell you what, with 2 strikes, he was about. I don't know. Did you watch? Obviously, I asked you this.
I watched it on TV.
Watched it on television, not on radio. You watched it on TV. Did you see the one he fouled off?
Yes, the one that was
gosh.
like almost.
He almost hit it.
The one that almost hit him.
The other side of him.
Yes, and I was like, "Oh, this is not going to end well." I thought.
Anyway, I thought they're going to throw a dipper. Or a curveball. They were going to throw something that then was just going to. He was completely knocked. Boy, off his bat. I don't know what it looked like on TV. And I got a bit of an angle.
Yeah,
but it just seemed like it just was a perfect. It just was a perfect swing.
Yeah.
It must have been was it a mistake pitch?
Yeah, it was a cement.
I didn't see the replay. So
right over the middle of the plate, just hung it. Boom.
Yeah.
Yep. Boom.
He really got all of it, Eric. And you knew off the bat, wow, this is This is going to go
trouble.
to the gap, and it did. So, like I say in my bio tonight, we won, but where did things go so wrong? There were more parents and kids excited for the drone show afterwards than I think the game, which is not out of the ordinary at this time of the season at Oracle.
Yeah, but it's Friday night though. You think there would be a bigger crowd for a Friday night? No school the next day. It's a holiday weekend. This is a Labor Day weekend, and there's not more people. I'm surprised.
What did they announce the paid attendance?
Oh,
or did they? Now let's take a quick peek at that.
Where the hell is it? Did I get rid of it? Nope, it's right here. I was looking at the schedule. 1 second. Box score. See, paid attendance is going to be different than what actually attended. It said 33,000. Was there 33,000 there?
Didn't look like it to me.
I don't know. When they were showing some of the footage, no.
There was a lot of
green seats there in the lower bowl.
You notice, I don't know if you could see that. I'm sure you could on the television as well, Eric. From my vantage point, everybody wants to be the Marlin man now. You notice that?
Yeah, what is up with that? Everyone's doing that behind home plate.
Yeah. It's like our show. One person leads, others follow, Eric. I mean,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I used to be at all of the playoff games, and he used to always have that prime seat. And now I go, Jesus. Kind of looks, no, that's not him.
That's not him.
I see. When the Marlins come to town, I spot him in the, but it's not him. And there's an Asian lady sitting beside. She's got the Marlin thing in the hat.
Yeah, in the hat, and they got it kicked off to the side. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I tell you what. Did you see that little video I put together?
I just ran in the door and signed in, Eric.
No, I tweeted it out this afternoon.
Didn't see anything.
I've already played it a couple of times.
I got right back to the city and straight to the ballpark.
I could play it a little bit later. We'll see.
Didn't even wash up.
Unless you want me to play it now.
I'll see. Have the boys seen it? Boys and girls in here?
Yeah, I've already played it twice, man. I've already played it twice.
What do they think? Should I watch it again? Should we see it, guys? I'm open to it.
You can ask.
Hey, guys.
Why not? I can always play it again, man. It's our show. I can play whenever the hell I want to. Here we go.
Friggin' right. Okay, go for it.
Enough said.
Nailed it.
Enough said.
You nailed it.
Come on, man. Justin Kerwin, look at this. 2024 San Francisco Giants revenue is $443 million. I gotta look that up.
Eric's scratching the temple on a Friday night. Nah.
Ah, man, that's something.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, don't tell me you can't afford. Come on.
You know what? Again, the guys, most of our regulars in here in the chat, they know that when it's a home game, I should throw myself to the wolves. I run home after the tonight was a little later because they had the drone show, and it's hard to get out of there. There's so many kids over for that, and appropriately enough, that was good. I like to see the kids out there for stuff like that. But Greg Dayton, from a guy who sat there and watched it tonight, this is so true. It is so true. 7th inning. I'm thinking of Eric literally going, oh, Eric must be watching this going, yep, 2 hits.
Yep.
2 hits. Did that actually happen? Were you at home going 2 hits?
Yep. It's exactly what I was saying.
I can read you like a book. Yep. Yeah. And it is.
Okay, guys. Holy crap.
It is not a thriller.
This is incredible.
What do we got?
Right here.
I'm here. I'm just going to step aside for a sec. Tell off.
New York Yankees, current value $7.5 billion. Revenue $679 million. Dodgers, almost $5.5 billion. Revenue $550 million. Boston Red Sox, $4.5 billion. That's what they're worth. $500 million revenue. This is this year, by the way, guys. This year. Chicago Cubs, $4.2 billion. $506 million. Giants, worth almost $4 billion. $443 million revenue. Look at the income.
Oh, I see it.
Look at the income.
Yep.
Look at the Mets. Look at the not too good on the income there. But this is just incredible. This is what I'm talking about. This is why they can't sit there and tell me you can't afford Juan Soto. You tell me you can't afford Juan Soto. And you know what? That's probably not taking into consideration of what they're earning at Mission Rock either. Guaranteed it's not. It's just pure baseball.
Eric, from a business standpoint, I'd rather talk baseball. I'm not in the know of how the baseball team works, the inner workings of ownership. But is this a case of having 30 owners? When there's 30 owners, they're like, mom and pop over here, owner number 26. We're content just to make our tidy little sum.
Yeah. Good point. That's a good point.
When you got an Eric or a Glenn running the show, and I'm hiring them. Well, if I'm hiring and firing, they're going to clean the asses out of the seats a long time ago in the office.
Right.
But when you've got one owner who wants to win, then things are different, Eric. In my opinion, I got to be. At least in my business, like I say, if somebody's not under contract and you're screwing around, you don't have ratings, you work for me, you're doing the morning show, you're not back after the ratings book. That's it.
Right.
Time to move on.
Right.
You can't settle and go, Eric, we had a bad book. Maybe after Christmas, the next book, April next year, maybe we'll have a good one. That'll help. No, I don't sit on my hands and go, hey, maybe next year. No. You're in it to win it.
Correct.
And you got to be competitive.
That's the whole point.
In anything you do in life.
In your profession, you should be wanting to succeed.
Like when I do my radio show, for example, Eric, and not to be arrogant, but when I do my radio show, there's people that have worked with me over the last 40 years. That's a long freaking time too. I should be retired by now. That's if I was rich, I would. But there are people who are like, why do you still put into it what you do? You do bits and, you get people on your morning show and interviews and you make fun of the competition all the time. I'm like, it's what I do.
It's what you do.
It's what I do. It's what I thrive on. It's what gets me the juices flowing.
Fair enough.
Like when I make so much fun of the competition radio station that they hate me, Eric. But I extend the olive branch literally every day. I'm like,
it's
I
business,
show up, I piss you off. I know I'm pissing you off for 3 hours, and then I want to go grab a beer with you.
Yep.
But I'm bringing it. And I'll call you a lot of things. I'll say a lot of things, and I'll do bits that make fun of you. At the end of the day, it's what I get paid to do.
Right.
And when you want to settle for not winning, that's why, again, Eric,
I like how you say that. Exactly.
We won, but where did things go so wrong?
Exactly. Well, now
Ownership?
No. Well, yes. Okay.
I said that's where it starts, Eric. Too many owners. Too many owners.
Too many.
What is he saying? Too many cooks in the kitchen?
Yes, too many cooks. Yeah, exactly. Too many chefs.
Yeah.
Too many chefs.
Spoil the broth, but I don't think people even understand. I'd rather spoil the pizza or the seasoning, or I don't know. But too many cooks, Spoil the meal.
Yep. The money is not the issue. The Giants are a flaccid team. But why are they a flaccid team? Because of Farhan Zaidi. And why is Farhan Zaidi running the show? Because of ownership.
And their complacency has put us here.
Correct. That is correct. 100%. That is correct.
I'm bringing it, and I'm telling it the way it is tonight, Eric.
Look at Glenn coming with some stuff tonight, man. Woo!
Oh, fired.
Maybe it was that video that got you fired up.
It did.
When I was putting it together, man, I was like, man, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Holy shit.
Bernice, we finished the show last night. You knew I was on the road. I was on a road trip last night. Notice my studio's not quite as nice as yesterday. Yeah. I was like, geez, I want to steal these pictures right off the wall. We're in a pretty high-class hotel. I'm like, you think they'd notice? She's like, yes, I think they'd mind if they come up and the pictures are
it's gone. Whoops.
Oh my gosh almighty. But after we finished the show last night, my partner, my wife, Bernice, she looked at your thumbnail. She goes, who's that in the front of the sinking ship? So what she did was she took a picture of the thumbnail
and blew it up.
Then blew it up. She goes, oh my God. And that's Soto.
Yes, of course it is.
Eric, she saluted you. A job well done. That was one of the best thumbnails. I hope you know what? Good thing about that one is you can just recycle that from time to time. It was a good one.
I could.
Yeah, it was a good one.
The ship is sinking. Yeah, that was fun, man. Did you see today's thumbnail?
Like I said, just strolled in, Eric.
Hold on, I'll show you what today's thumbnail was.
Oh boy, how's everybody in the chat doing tonight?
Oh, they're doing good, man. They're bringing it. Enjoy it, man.
Good. All our regulars in here. Any new faces?
So, Kenneth Sakai has been in the. Appreciate him, man. He's been bringing a lot of.
Oh, there's Kenneth.
Yeah.
Well, earlier, did you pull this up? Kenneth said, given the payroll, the Giants have the worst bang for the buck in the league.
Yes. Correct. That is correct.
We want to remind you, too, Kenneth, you can go over. We have our website, which is GiantSportsTalkLive.com.
I got it.
We have a contest on right now. We got to start promoting that more in the show, Eric. I sign off at the end of the night.
God, I know. We forget to do a lot of
We got so much going on, to be honest with you. Two-man show here.
We forgot about fantasy football. We got to talk about that.
We're giving away a Logan Webb jersey. It's the Tuesday night white with I call it the creamsicle look.
Yes.
So all you got to do is go to our website, GiantSportsTalkLive.com. You can enter to win the jersey. Now it is again. Oh my God, Eric, I've been so ticked off, but it's under construction again. By the first of the week, everything is going to be hunky-dory. I paid a lot of money yesterday to have it fully functional, and they promised me. You know what? What's the best words? If it's not working by Monday night, we'll give you there's a full money-back guarantee. So I have a feeling that by Monday at 4:00, that baby's going to be running like a Porsche.
I think so. We'll see.
So anyway, guys, you can log in, any of you, GiantSportsTalkLive.com. It'll take you to our webpage. Scroll down, and you'll see Eric and I's ugly mug. Just below that, you'll see a radio link. Our radio show returns in the fall. And then there's a link you can enter to win a Logan Webb jersey. Got to give it to somebody. Could be yours. So visit the website, and you can enter to win. We'll also be giving away another jersey before you know it, Eric, by the number of people who are starting to subscribe. Oh, where are we up to? We at 300?
We're at 289.
Oh, hit the subscribe, guys. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Even, pricks you don't like down the street. Just say, Glenn and Eric, they need your support. Get in there and support those guys. Yeah, we love
49er Media
guys who drop by the regulars too. So I appreciate
doing good, 49er man. Hopefully you're having a good Friday, dude.
One thing I wanted to ask you about, Eric, and that is if they made any note of this during the game tonight. They talk about Payne being the catcher of the future. I don't know, Eric. I don't know. I'm starting to think he's kind of average. However, too early to tell. I will ask this: is he? People around the ballpark around me were saying that
he's still fighting an injury.
They were saying that how dominant he is when he works with, like, for example, tonight. They're like, oh, what a matchup. When you've got Snell and him, they work so well together. I'm like, I guess. I mean, I don't see it. Like, Are they seeing something I don't know, or is this just all?
He catches a great game.
All fodder for conversation.
He catches a great game. It's his bat. That's the problem.
Yeah,
and I still think that oblique is bothering him. Would not be surprised.
And I know, finding a catcher like a Pudge Rodriguez or that catcher they had a few years ago in New York that retired. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Anyway,
Jorge Posada.
Yes, that kind of a catcher, Eric.
Yes,
they're few and far between.
They are.
But when you're posting revenue, you go and get one.
There you go.
Jesus,
there you go.
It's not rocket appliances here. You got the money, go out and spend it. Jeez.
And Michael, you are correct. Snell had a hell of a game, man. 7 innings, 96 innings or 96 pitches, 8 strikeouts. The guy was phenomenal. He was phenomenal.
Oh, Mike, getting over to the ballpark, I enjoyed anyway. Plus, it was nice and cool there today. I'd been up. Actually, this is kind of weird, right? For California, Eric, and you understand this. I was down south for a day and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. It's nice to come back here, nice cool. Oh, it gets hot along the drive there. I forget the area we drove through, but what was that area we drove through? Yeah, but where were we today? And I said, "Oh, it's getting hot in the car." Santa Cruz. We were coming along Santa Cruz. We weren't along the water, but anyway, it was clammy in the car, and I get sick from the air conditioning. So the air conditioning's on. And then the air conditioning's off. And then the air conditioning's on. And we just worn out. So getting back here to the ballpark tonight, nice and cool. Got to see my old friends in section 321. I am going to see my old pal, my friend, Eric Romo on Sunday. Even though, Eric, you and I have never met. I'll tell you what, Eric. Hey, where'd my hat go? Did you take my hat? Bring my hat back right now. Pause that for a second. See? My props disappeared, Eric.
What happened?
Amateur hour around here. That's what it is. It's amateur hour. Gosh.
Where are we at here?
As we say in radio, stand by.
Got it. All right, let me hold on. I'm just doing something real quick, guys.
So, Eric, Sunday afternoon, I'll be out by the Coke bottle. You'll recognize me. This will be me. I'll be saying, "Is that you, Eric?" I'll have the Wilmer Flores jersey on. And I'm sure there'll be a few guys from the chat will be dropping by, including, I see him right there. Look, right there. Right on cue.
Where's it? Hold on. Where did I put this?
Robert DeVille says, "I'll be there." So, Robert, make sure you come down to the Coke bottle. Say hi to me and Eric. And we'll be there Sunday afternoon for the Marlins.
Should be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of damn fun. Where the heck is it? There he is. Oh, can this? Okay. Oh, is this not going to work? This is not. Hold on.
It's not even my hat. I had to borrow that. Hey, where's our old buddy tonight? I don't see him here. Carter.
Yeah, I haven't seen him. I have not seen him.
When you're, 19? He's probably out at the club somewhere. You got better things to do with the ladies than you and I, Eric, on a Friday night. And I think he's college age, right? Isn't he going to college now?
He's getting ready to, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think it's his first year of college. So I think on a Friday night, I don't think he's sticking around his dorm or at home I got to watch Eric and Glenn. All the guys are like, "You want to hit the club?" No, I gotta watch Giants. Hey, that's a promo in itself. You want to hit the club? You're brand new in university. No, I've got to watch Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn.
All right. Oh, here we go. This will work.
Yeah, Robert's looking forward to it. And yes, drive safe, Eric. If it was anything like our drive back to the Bay, you wouldn't believe the traffic leaving the city
Pretty
today.
Bad.
Oh, Bernice says you got to hit the road at before 8.
Yeah, you think before 8?
7:30.
Whew.
Oh, the traffic was a bugger, Eric. Oh my gosh.
Well, you're right in the middle. Today was the first day of the weekend, so that's probably why. Probably why.
Just watch yourself too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, always dangerous.
Okay, what do I have?
Speaking of that, I know we're Giant Sports Talk. You see the hockey player, Robbie Gaudreau. See was killed last night.
What was that whole deal?
Johnny Gaudreau and his brother. So you didn't get the background on that, Eric?
No, I didn't.
So Johnny Gaudreau, Calgary Flame in the National Hockey League, also played for the Columbus Blue Jackets. He was in New Jersey, close to maybe could have been his hometown, but he's from New Jersey. So his sister was getting married today. So the best man, it was best men. Johnny and his brother Matt were co-best men in the wedding today. So he isn't just a good player. He's a great player, Johnny Gaudreau.
Okay.
Tremendous player. He was a good player. They were both mowed down by a drunk driver last night.
What a shame.
They were out bicycling, and that was unbelievable. So, I'm not one, Eric, and I play, what, dude, I'm as competitive as they come. We're a Giant Sports Talk show. That's all we're going to talk really about it, because we stick to baseball. But I'll give credit where credit is due. Over on the NorCal Sports Network this morning, Dan, who's not really a hockey guy, you know that.
Right.
He did due diligence, and he did a little piece on that this morning. So
good for him. Awesome.
Good on him. And I'll tell you what, that is one of the saddest stories to come out of sports in a long freaking time, man.
That's happened recently here in baseball. Traveris, who was a promising outfielder for the St. Louis Cardinals, he passed away.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he had passed away during the 2014 World Series. The pitcher paid homage to him by putting his number, and that guy wind up dying either the next year or the year after.
Is that the one? Is that the one where they hung the jersey in the dugout?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I can't remember what the kid's name was. He was an electric pitcher, but he died in a car accident, just like Traveris. The pitcher from the Miami Marlins died in a boat accident. Remember that young pitcher? It was a phenom. Sad, man. Sad.
Yeah. And you know what? That drinking and driving crap. Well, like Mike O said, remember that? The player over there, he was in Vegas, actually. And that was such a violent crash that the person burned to death in their vehicle.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Is that the one you're talking about? So that's what Mike's talking about. Mike, that was over in Vegas, and he was doing like 100 and whatever in his Porsche or his big sports car. And what the vehicle he hit in Vegas was impacted so greatly that it
was rugs.
Yeah, that's it. Is that the one you're talking about, Mikey? Yeah,
I think that's the one.
The one. Anyway, so my hat's off over to our buddy over there, because, like I say, I take it pretty competitive, and so does he.
Sure.
And we're
nothing wrong with that.
We do our own thing. I take it. That's what I told you earlier. That's what I do. I'm a competitive guy. But hats off. He tackled that on his show today, and that was important to do that. So
right on. There we go.
I don't say nice things very often, Eric. So
how about that?
Flavor, savor it, because it'll be a while before I do it again. Oh my God! Oh my God! Are you what the look? Oh, did you just click it? You just clicked it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. That was you. I did not.
Carter says, "Hi guys, sorry I'm late. We just asked where the hell was Carter." I said he's at the club chasing the young ladies. He's out. If he's got a Friday night and he wants to go out with his buddies or hang out and watch Glenn and Eric, what do you think he's doing? So we all voted. We figured you'd passed us up tonight.
I tell you what, you just released the Kraken. You saw Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Release the Kraken. That's what you just did. You released the Kraken.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen.
Although there were a lot of Kraken on that boardwalk I went today, all kinds of posters and pictures, carvings. What was the name of the boardwalk? Cannery Row.
Oh, Cannery Row in Monterey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a tourist trap.
It was basically,
tourist
gift
trap.
shop central. Yeah.
Tourist trap. Yeah.
Come in, buy from me. Come in here. I'm like, no, thanks.
The aquarium is a beautiful place, but boy,
we were going to do that. We were going to do that ran at a time. It's just it was something. If we're going to do it, we want to do it right and not be rushed.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
I always get a kick. I grew up in Nova Scotia, right on the water. So we were down watching, what were they, sea lions today or something?
Oh,
Never get tired of it. Never get tired of it, Eric. I love it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, it is. This is my Austin Cindric hat. He won the Daytona 500 a few years ago, I bet on.
Oh.
Everybody laughed. I put $100 on him, and he won. He paid almost $3,000.
Oh, there you go. He was traveling with the family. There you go.
Yeah, so was I. I was in Monterey.
It's a holiday
where
weekend.
You were at today.
So a lot of people are probably out and about.
Wonder, like direct family? Because I met his uncle. I met Carter's uncle at the ball game.
Cool.
And Carter's going to be traveling about on Sunday because he's not going to be there.
Nope.
Sam's Chowder House. That's right, Will. How's Will doing tonight?
What's up, Will? What is up? I guess we got to figure out the stupid.
So did you do the standings, the wild card? Did you do everything before? Like,
I got it done, man.
Holy crap. You didn't waste time. I got in at like the 41-minute mark. You'd already done like 2 shows worth by then.
Yeah, I was just getting after it, getting after it.
Yeah, Mike, that the Kraken are a hockey team. That's right. They're doing okay. I know. Actually, Eric, Scott from Seattle, we had him on the show a week ago.
Oh, yeah. Liked him.
He is a season ticket holder for the Seattle Kraken.
That's right. He was talking about, he was high on them. He likes
going. He loves hockey. He goes, man, you go live. He goes, I love it.
Nice.
One of these days, and again, not to be egotistical, one of these days, Eric, we're going to break out the old, I'll send you the clips. It'll be easier for you to play them off the studio board there.
Sure.
We'll break out the old Glenn back in his heyday.
Oh, really? Nice. That'd be awesome.
Some playoff games overtime.
Really?
I'll break out some play-by-play from some of the old games. Like Halifax, Cape Breton, Game 7, and we won in Halifax. Oh, my gosh, there were some memorable. You know what? When you look back and you do something like that, or you're involved in anything in sports, and you look back, you can name like 4 or 5 games that you'll never forget. You remember everything. We're down 5-0.
Oh, wow.
In the second period. And I'm like,
it was over, right?
This isn't looking good. And then we go to overtime. It's 5-5. And then the most unlikely guy who go like 2 goals all year, he scores in overtime and you win.
No way.
And it's just like you just want to throw yourself out of the press box. Oh,
that's fairy tale stuff.
Yeah. Alain Cote, he played for the Quebec Nordiques way back in the day, 1980s. His son played for the junior team where I was at with Marc-Andre Fleury. And he scored that game in particular. And he was a defenseman. And he scored to give us the win after being down 5-0. We won 6-5.
That's incredible, man.
An incredible game. And then I was broadcasting a American Hockey League game one night, Eric. Again, this hasn't got anything to do with Giants, but I was doing a hockey game one night, and similar situation. The team was down 5-0, Eric. All right? Now, what do you think of this? Are you much of a hockey guy? I don't think you are you?
I used to be, man. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I was loving it. And then it just kind of went by the wayside.
Anyway, long story short, I'm not going to go out there and say that he got them all because for some reason, I think the story would be bigger than it is if he got all 6. But down 5-0, one guy, Stéphane Lebeau, he was a sniper. Lebeau scored 5 goals to tie the game.
Oh.
And I don't think he scored the overtime winner. I think I'd have remembered if he had 6 to win. But down 5-0, he scored, and he scored again. And I was at the game, the only time in National Hockey League history, the only time in the history of hockey, Eric, one player scored every way possible.
Really?
There's a trivia.
So, a slap shot, a wrist shot?
No.
Or are you talking like penalty shot and a shootout?
Oh, let's put that one on the board. So you got penalty shot.
Penalty shot.
There's 1 point for Eric.
Oh, all right. Power play?
He scored a power play goal.
Is there a way? Isn't there? What's the goal where you're on the opposite side of the power play, where you're shorthanded?
Shorthanded.
Oh, hey, look at this, man. Let's go.
You've got 3. You've got penalty shot, power play, shorthanded. 5 ways you can score a goal, and it's only been done once, and I was there. You're missing the most obvious. Want me to give it to you?
Yeah, do the obvious one.
He scored.
Fair enough.
He scored an even strength goal. He just scored a goal.
Yep.
Okay? So I'll just write down GOAL. Goal.
We're getting back there, Mike. We're getting back there.
So penalty shot, power play, shorthanded, and a goal. There's 4. You're missing 1. And he did it, Eric, with 2 seconds left.
Overtime?
Nope.
Empty netter?
There you go.
Oh! Give that man a cigar. All right, let's get back.
In New Jersey, Mario Lemieux. He scored a goal, then he scored a shorthanded goal, then he scored a power play goal. Then they called a penalty. He was hooked down, so he got to take a penalty shot, and he scored on Chris Terreri. And then they passed him the puck with 2 seconds left, long wrist shot, and he scored in the empty net. He scored 5 goals, 5 different ways. Only time ever. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, you gotta answer this because Michael makes a great point here. What was this about? What was with the light show for Tyler Rogers coming in the 8th inning? What was that all about?
I didn't even notice. I guess I might have been talking. I don't know. I never noticed.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, they gave him a light show in the 8th inning. I don't even understand.
You know what? I'm surprised I didn't even notice because I would have been the first one jumping up and down going, what's this crap all about?
Yeah. Matter of fact, Alex Pavlovich had a great tweet. He's like, you got only 3 hits against the worst team in the National League. I don't think this is the right time to be a light show.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Carter didn't even know that either. Huh?
Yeah, there was a light show. Well, he was
Oh,
traveling.
Mike, come on. Everybody wants my autograph. Everybody wants to chat. Everybody wants to, Glennie's in the house. Geez, everybody wants to talk ball and hockey, and the kids are there having fun and picking on me. And I had fun with the kids over there, Eric.
Nice.
Yeah, have a lot of fun with the kids. There was a bunch of kids who were actually at the sitting in the same area as me. I guess it's all season ticket holders, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them were at the concert the other night.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm like, where's your shirt? Where's your shirt? I'm like, do you remember the band? And they're like, big fan of the band. I'm like, who'd you go see? Dad, what were they called? Got ya! Anyway, well, this is again, Eric, a situation of Giants baseball. They're trying to.
They make it. I said this at the top. Why is it when they play these bad, horrible teams, they have to scratch and claw just to win them?
No, but light shows and crap like that. Why are they trying to make you perceive they're better than they really are?
Yeah, you know what? I get I get given a light show if you got someone like Duran or Clase, or Halsey. Who's the other guy? Even Finnegan with Washington. Come on. Mike says give Soto $65 million a year. Would you give $65 million a year for how many years? 10?
I would. Easy.
10 years?
Easy. 70, Eric.
70?
70.
Because
and then you start, then maybe you're at your limit then, but then there's room for nickel and diamond. 70, 71.
How about 60 74. For 10? 600. Just stride it right off the bat. 60 for 10.
Now, I think if you start 60, San Diego San Diego will say 70. I think San Diego is right back in there. Spend money.
So?
They spend money, Eric, like it's
they do
money.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think
actually, Eric, come to think of it, didn't San Diego throw a last-minute effort in to get Judge?
400. They offered 400 right at the end, though.
So it just proves that, we'll jump in. We'll throw some cash out.
What? He goes, if you want Soto, you got to go big. I get it, Mike. 100%. 100%. Yeah. But I think 60 for 10. That should get it done. No?
66. Maybe start 60. I think it goes 70, Eric. I think we're back into this era.
You think he gets more than Ohtani? No way he gets more than Ohtani, does he? Or because he's younger.
And he's 25 years old.
That's why.
And I think given Eric, I know people, some people poo-poo it quite often, but I want that bat that can take shots like Bonds used to at the water, man.
I agree.
I like Soto. You think Soto be stepping up? He'd be gripping it and ripping it. He'd be trying to lights out there, wouldn't he?
He will, but you know what? That's one thing I like about him is he doesn't always swing out of his shoes. He's a good hitter. He's got a great eye.
He'll take a 2-strike approach on you.
100%, man. That's what I like about that guy, man. You got to get him, Giants. You got to. Speaking of which, here was today's thumbnail.
Oh, yeah? Got it?
You see something in there?
San Francisco Giants and Miami Marlins. Right?
Yep. Who else is in there?
This game is brought to you by Juan Soto.
Yeah, he's going to be in every single one, man.
Playing a little peekaboo out there in left field.
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
Encarnacion should be probably playing more. Yes, Mike.
Isn't that a game, Eric? Isn't that a game?
What?
I don't think my kids, well, they're teenagers now. Wasn't there a game like that before? You'd buy like the hardcover book for your kids, and it would be like, find Juan Soto among the
Where's Waldo?
Yeah, where's Juan? Where's Juan? You're gonna drop him in the seats in right field, or he's out on the road in
Why not? There you go. There you go.
I can see you going all in on this.
I could. 100%. Mike O makes a good one. He would like this one, Glenn. Encarnacion should be playing more. I agree.
Oh, me too.
It's because it's the platoon. That's why, Mike, there's got to be a change. I'm done with the extreme platooning. It's got to go. It's ran its course. It doesn't work. It's time to go forward with somebody else who knows what they're doing with baseball operations.
There you go.
Schmidt is horrible right now, man.
Look what Isaac says, Eric.
13. Do you want? Okay, here's a question, because if you go 10, he's going to be age 36.
Yeah, but if they were willing to go 13 for Correa, why do you go?
Yeah, but it was a lot less per year. But it was a lot less per year. You're talking, 30 million compared to 60 million. That's a big difference, man. But the Giants got the money to spend, right?
You know what? You remember when Mike O showed up on the scene? We had a few differences when he started showing up. I called him out on a few things, but that's what we do here. It's nothing personal, right? Well, I am just as quick as I did earlier with our friends at the other network. I brought this up.
Oh, you did.
See, Mike O and I agree on something. Yeah. I am not a Schmidt fan. When I saw he was in the lineup tonight, I went, oh, Jesus. Yeah. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
Bruce, time and time again, that he's not good enough for this level.
Oh, did you? I don't know if you noticed it at the game.
Did you see Wisely was in there? I saw him.
Yeah, he came in there to pinch run for Encarnacion. Here's a question I want to ask you.
I don't like him.
I don't know if you saw this at the game, but did you see what Schmidt is doing? He was right up on the plate. Literally right on the plate where he's moved up for his batting stance. He's moved way up he's crowding the plate, and it just looked horrible. Horrible. Couldn't hit the inside pitch.
On the TV?
Oh,
or did they mention it? Did they mention that?
Yeah, I think Crooked Cup did mention it, but I noticed it right off. I was like, what is this business? Because, as a matter of fact, they were talking about that when he he fouled off a pitch on the inside. It just made no sense to me.
Oh, Mike, I think Mike, that is.
He might not be it, to be honest with you. I hate that. I want to see him succeed, but I just don't know if Schmidt is the guy, to be honest with you. I just don't think he is.
Yeah.
And he's getting a little bit long in the tooth. I mean, granted, you want to give him his run, but he's had a few at bats. I wonder how many total at bats has he had. Just want to take a look. Because I know he played half the season last year, almost half the season last year. Granted, some people take a little bit longer. I get it.
Carter says, Kipe said before the first, let's see if he actually swings at the first pitch.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just crowding the plate, but you say he stayed in there at new position the whole at bat?
Both at bats.
Wow.
Where is he at? He has a total of 364 plate appearances over 2 years. So he's had a look. Granted that everyone's a little bit, at their own pace and how they do, but man, I just don't think.
Hey, this is true. This is true, Kenneth. There was one of the pitches I saw at the game tonight. Before the big hit of the game, I told you Captain Conforto on that sinking ship. Captain Conforto was up, and they threw one. Eric, it looked like he needed a ladder to reach it. It was so high up in the strike zone, and he swung on it. And I don't know if it was my perspective again, because I'm not behind home plate. I'm on the third baseline watching the game. But from my view, it looked like he was swinging high. That had to be way, way out of the strike zone. Did you see that pitch? And you know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
I saw it. It was way up. Yeah, he went swinging after it. He couldn't lay off that high fastball. Same thing with McRae. McRae couldn't lay off that high fastball either.
Right. So, Kenneth, you are right. At least when I was at the game and what I saw tonight, Conforto swinging at balls and missing them and looking like he's
lost.
Slow. Looking like his swing.
Maybe his bat speed is slow. Maybe he's feeling it, man. I don't know. Ooh, Ibrahim, what's up, man? Says Schmidt gives me Mac Williamson vibes. I remember him. Rips it up in AAA, has spurts in the majors. Your prototypical quadruple A player.
Mac Williamson, his career really came to an end that night. He tripped over the bullpen.
That was rough.
Bernice was sitting about 5 rows up in front of him when that took place.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
he was eating a double order of nachos, and it happened right there. And that's when the bullpens were on the lines.
Yeah, exactly. That's
one of the things that I'm glad they did. You know what? The bullpens look good where they are right now at Oracle Park, Eric.
Yep.
Yeah. That messed with his career. That was the end of him.
That was it.
Blew a knee.
No. Concussion.
Oh yeah, but he blew a knee on that play.
Did he too? Because I know he got a concussion and he wasn't the same. He was done. Over.
Mike's really bringing it tonight, and I don't.
Yeah, he did
keep jumping on his, but he's talking about Shohei. Shohei on pace for 51 home runs, 51 stolen bases. No player ever has done that as a combination in a season. I think it's doable.
I think it is. He's 43 right now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude.
Somebody asked me today, they said, didn't you have him in your fantasy league and trade him? I go, yeah, but I was so far out, I had to make a move. And I am not like Farhan. When you got to try to make a move, you got to try to make a move. I ended up, remember, I got like 5 players for him. I got 2 starting pitchers. I put all my eggs in the basket too with that guy from the Yankees, Eric, and that backfired.
Oh, yeah. Dominguez.
Because he was coming back and he got hurt.
Yeah.
Dominguez of the Yankees, I got in that team in my fantasy league. And I also got the LA De La Cruz. I needed stolen bases. So that was a great deal for me. Great deal for the other half as well.
Yep. Absolutely.
No, Mike, if I had kept them, I'd be, you know what it's like, Eric, playing in fantasy leagues. You can have a superstar, but if you don't have balance,
yeah, it doesn't work out.
I mean, I'm in like 8th place now, and that's with an extra, I ended up picking up about 60 more stolen bases. I got more wins from the 2 pitchers I acquired. If I had all my eggs in the Ohtani basket, it would be
even worse.
Almost like him playing again in Anaheim. You can't win with one player.
And you know what, to be honest with you, this is probably going to be Ohtani's last big season with these kind of numbers because he's going to start pitching. When he starts pitching, he's not going to be able to produce the way he is. There's no way. It's just going to be too much on his body. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt, to be honest with you. I mean, that's a huge physical load to put on somebody to be able to be out there, every 5th day, be a starting pitcher, and then go out there and swing the lumber. It can't be easy. But we'll see. We'll see going forward, though.
All right. So last night in the show, Eric, I said to you,
yeah,
without bringing up the video, you can trust me on this. I said to you, Eric, while you said they would win 2 out of 3, I said 1 out of 3. Are you jumping on my bandwagon? Or do they win the next 2?
They're going to win another one. They're going to win another one. I think they win the Webb tomorrow. Maybe not, because it's supposed to be a bullpen.
They win the next 2. They go for a sweep. They win the next 2.
Oh, they could sweep. I think they could sweep, but I think they at least win the series.
Because I said
they lose the
series. They would win 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now they won that one. You said they'd win 2 out of 3. You sticking with that?
Sticking with that.
You're not going for the sweep.
Not going for the sweep.
Just to be clear. All right.
Not going for the sweep.
Did they pick up the win now to put you on the spot? Did they pick up the win tomorrow?
No, Webb. Sunday. When we're there.
You think they lose tomorrow?
Because it's a bullpen game.
Okay, we'll see.
That's what I think.
There's another thing, Eric. I figure you know what? Don't get me started on that again from last year, but if you're starting to throw bullpen games,
it's because Ray's hurt. They got no one else, man.
Then you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. They haven't officially come out and said it, right? They haven't officially.
No, have they? Here, let's take a look.
However, they're starting to unofficially come out and say, yeah, you know.
Oh, Glenn, I didn't even ask you. What did you think about Tyro Estrada getting the option to Sacramento?
Yeah,
Giants undecided.
Eric, oh Jesus.
I knew he wasn't going to get picked up, but I didn't expect him to get.
I'm torn. We wanted to see the young players play.
Yeah.
So it would be.
Yeah, but who do you want to see? Schmidt and Wisely?
See, that's the thing. No,
that's
I
the
don't.
Thing.
No, I don't.
That's why the Giants also have to address second base next year.
However, if you're Farhan, you were hoping. You were hoping when I was at that concert the other night, and I'm sitting in Oracle Park, and he's down in his office somewhere in the bowels of the building, and he's making these moves. The 3 moves he made that night. He was over there. I picture like Mr. Smithers on like, you remember Smithers from The Simpsons? And he's like,
oh, yeah.
Plotting. You know what I think is that he was expecting, all right, somebody's going to snap these guys up, and I'm going to be out the money. I'm just going to get that off the books. Well, here he's no further ahead, is he? It's obvious at this point, too, Eric, that he's no longer part of this organization.
Yeah, and maybe the organization's telling him, hey, figure out a way to freaking clear some of this money off.
So,
and it sounds like no one's biting.
Again, it's another telling tale of how screwed up the whole situation is in Giants land, isn't it?
Yep. Tomorrow's the last day they can make that the move to clear the books off. If not, then the Giants are stuck with them.
So I got my trusty pink pen going here, Eric. And
okay,
so you've got your starting second baseman. He's playing in Sacramento. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The guy you thought or had professed would be our player of the future, Luciano. He's playing in
AAA
Sacramento. You had recently demoted our closer.
Yes.
Doval.
Correct.
Where? Sacramento.
No, not anymore. He's back up. He's back up.
Yes, but he had been, I'm saying, he was sent down.
Yes.
There's one I'm missing. Oh, a guy who had 16 RBIs 1 week. 1 week, Eric. Where did they send him? Sacramento.
Yep. Still there. Batting .250.
So you've got him. You've got your closer. You got Luciano. They've all either are in the minors or have been sent to the minors. And those, according to the fans / management, those were key cogs in this franchise. They're key players, Eric.
Yeah.
So I like the term that you used on that interview, and I always go back to the Matt Stairs interview.
Mm-hmm.
And he talked about, on the day of a trade, trade deadline day, when a team goes up, picks up that player, and it shows confidence. Management has no confidence in the lineup they've built.
Don't even get me started on that, man.
I know, but it's true.
It's not. It's not about confidence. It's about whatever the hell the computer printed out for you that day. That's what it is. Come on.
Yeah, but when you're saying, okay, here's our second baseman. Oh, shit. We're going to send him to the minors. No, our closer. I'd be, Eric, if you and I were looking at any other team in Major League Baseball, I said, Jesus, Eric, they just sent their closer to the minors. You'd be going, oh, that's really screwed up. Well, this is our team, and we've grown used to it. It's like, yeah, that's surprising, but is it really?
Yeah.
Is it really, Eric?
I hear what you're saying. For the simple fact of the way Farhan's been, just the way he handles this stuff is just it's absurd. It's
Luciano, absurd. He either plays now or that's it. That's it. We're done. Move on.
Maybe. I just don't see it. Look, we'll find out. Hey, we're going to be at the game Sunday, by the way, to find out who's to call up, because that's September 1st is when they expand the rosters. So we're going to see.
And what's the chances you and I have? You and I look at each other. At least one of the two players they call up, go, who the hell's this guy?
I think it's going to be Biggio and a pitcher. Biggio and a pitcher. Watch.
Really? Holy crap.
Yes, and Luciano's only 22. So, yes, there is some room for growth. But he's not doing it in AAA either.
Eric, I think they've screwed him over already.
To be honest with you, if you look, again, the only thing you got to look at is his minor league record. His minor league history being a hitter isn't that good. It really is.
If I was him, I'd be going to my I fell off the chair again. I'm back in my regular studio. Shoot. I don't fit in the chair. I got like a toddler's chair. You ever see a little tiny little chair you buy at the store? Oh. I'd be going to my agent. I'd be saying, get me to somewhere like Miami, somewhere I can play. Tampa, Miami. Get me to some Chicago. I want to play. Get me the hell out of here. I'm a freaking yo-yo. I mean,
when you're that young, you got no control. You're under team control for like 6 years, so you're screwed. Screwed.
No, well, they're screwing him.
No, I know. They did the way they've developed him, whatever you want to call it.
It's true.
It's true. Right now he's batting 244 in Sacramento. I think Matos is 250. It's not like they're tearing it up in AAA, to be honest with you. They're not. Yeah. And you got to be able to show something. You have to. Again, it doesn't always translate. Perfect example last year, Meckler. Last year, Schmidt. They were tearing it up in AA and AAA. You come up to the major leagues, and it just doesn't come.
I like what I've seen from McRae.
McRae so far, but he's going to be a high strikeout guy.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They said he's going to be a high strikeout guy.
All right. Let's see. No. Farhan doesn't let his top prospects play, and he doesn't trade them either. That's right. Just
Correct.
Ends up tanking their value.
Yes.
Right on, Isaac.
That's a great point.
You got it, Pontiac.
You 100% got that, for the simple fact, look what happened. You had a chance to trade Doval, but the team put him in positions where he started failing. You put him in non-save situations for whatever reason. And then it just started going downhill. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to put the onus on the player too, because even though you get the call, you got to go out there and you got to get the job done no matter when you get called. No matter how pissed off you are, you can't let it get in your head, because Matt Stairs again talked about it in the interview. It's a lot. The game is difficult with the mental. That's what it is. If you got up to the major leagues, you got the physical ability, right? Granted, you still hone. You always learn. But if you got that strong mental construct, you're gonna do well. If you don't, it's gonna be tough. That's for everything. That's for everything in life. That's not just for professional sports.
And when you're given the opportunity, Eric, you got to
take the bull by the horns, man.
Yes, you got to climb the stairs, work your way up. There's no escalator to the top in this league, Eric. You got to earn it. So he's got to be given the opportunity. And you know what? Eric, he wasn't playing that bad. The guy made a few errors. Jesus, that's Chapman, and they're still praising him like greatest player in the history of baseball at third base.
I know, but
I thought that got a little out of hand.
There could be some other extenuating circumstances we don't know about. It may not just be his play. Maybe there's something else going on. We don't know. We don't know. That's what I think was happening with Doval as well. It wasn't just his performance. There might have been some. We don't know though, so it's hard to say. if you're just taking it at face value, yeah, it doesn't seem right, but maybe there was something else. I still don't like how Melvin and Farhan have constructed and managed, whatever you want to call it, with the team this year. It just hasn't worked.
Yeah. But you and I broken a record every night. You and I are
it's going to be that way
every night, Eric.
You got to.
Who says Ramos had no chance in spring training?
I know.
And now he is where would we be, Eric? 10, a dozen games, fewer wins than we are now without him?
Okay.
Eric,
hold on. He got cut in spring training, but then when you played him, what did he become? I'll tell you what he became. This is the type of talent that Farhan decided to send to AAA rather than starting off the season. It just absolutely doesn't make any damn sense why he did that. It just tells you if he can't understand what he has in his own system, then he shouldn't be the damn president of baseball operations, period. Right there is a fireball offense. The guy was an all-star, and he didn't start until May, after a month of the season had gone by. And the only reason why he got his chance, of course, we've talked about this ad nauseum, was because of injury. Come on, man. Come on. Gosh, dang, man. That's what pisses me off. That's why we got to move on.
There. So, what else is going on? We got our big day coming up on Sunday. You're getting a Buster hug, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I get there early enough.
That's what you were looking for, wasn't it? Greg Martinez says, let's go 3 hours.
Done that. Been there, done that.
Greg must be trickling over. I see he's in there now.
Hold on. What do we got here? Let me see some. See the channel.
You're freaking right. I'm a beautiful person. Just don't piss me off. You know that about me, Eric. Eric gets a phone call in the middle of the afternoon. He's like, I didn't know whether I should answer it or not. He's like, how's your mental stability today? I'm like, I got to talk to you, Eric. He's like, kind of busy now. I'll call you back. Bye. Bernice is like, he can read you. He knows. He goes, Glenn, you can be so abrasive. I'm like, I'm not abrasive. Jesus. Anyway, it must be my high blood pressure. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. Hiroku, come on. Where you been, Hiroku? Where you been? Hiroku? Where you been, Hiroku?
Hey, is there anybody in here who wasn't here last night?
Hiroku, where you been? go, Heroku. There you go. You should have been here in the beginning.
Hey, remember our first show? We were on the air, Eric.
That's correct, Heroku. Yeah, go for it.
Did you promise that there'd be? Well, I know you did it the other day, so I guess you did. You went 3 hours the other night. 3 hours and 1 minute. And somebody in the chat said you promised we'd have 3-hour shows. I didn't remember 3-hour shows.
No, we never promised that. I don't know who's talking about that. We never promised that crap. That's a bunch of bull.
Well, that is crap. And look, you know who it was. The original.
Oh,
he says,
man.
Eric said, you guys said you'd have 3-hour shows.
Thanks, Ibrahim.
You and I have a 3-hour Christmas Eve show, New Year's Eve show. We got all kinds of little tidbits coming up in the giveaway. Oh, it's been an hour, a little over an hour, Eric. See down below, right down there, it says check out our website, giantsportstalklive.com. Enter the contest. Time is going to run out quick. You can enter tonight for the Logan Webb Creamsicle jersey. Your chance to win. All you got to do is visit the website, enter as often as you want. You get 1 per day. Somebody tried to sneak in 3 last night, and they get put into the automatically shuffled because I can go into our spam box. He goes, look at all these people who sent us emails. I'm like, how come they're in spam? It's because they, I don't know, whoever built the site, they go, oh, we'll just set it up so they can enter, and only one will go through. So you can enter once per 24 hours or once per show, ideally. And all you got to do is tune in when we announce we're going to be doing the draw. I don't know how we're going to do the draw.
I have no idea. We'll figure it out somehow, some way. By executive decision. That's how we do it. Senior softball, like baseball shows, are better with no time clock. Yeah, we kind of not really have. We sometimes we go an hour, sometimes we go an hour and a half.
Oh, you were cooking the other night.
Oh, dude, I was feeling
Eric's like, all right,
I was feeling it, boy.
Eric's like, you're at the concert. I'll go on for an hour after the game. Well, I was over at the concert between, I think it was between Journey and Def Leppard. I said, I'll check on Eric. He must, oh, geez, he's still on. And then you were on 3 hours in. I went, what the hell is going on at the studios tonight? And, of course, you had a lot cooking. You had the chat was cooking, and then the 3 roster moves. And then all of a sudden, those magic words, I'm going to go warm up.
There it is.
Heat it up. There it is. Those the words. The magic words.
Oh, man.
Eric said, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And so it began.
And so, yes. And so it began. Oh,
hey, I don't want to be like a kid in here, like a candy store, Eric, but where's the, you got the thumbnail that I love?
Of course I do. Come on.
Yesterday's thumbnail was epic.
Of course I do.
Epic. For those of you who say you don't get enough Soto, that Eric is asleep at the wheel.
I am not asleep at the proverbial wheel of Juan Soto.
No, not at all. And yesterday you brought it. I loved it. Especially when my wife saw it. She goes, is that Farhan?
Yes.
Is that Farhan? Is that Bob Melvin?
Yes, it is.
Who's that guy in the boat? Oh my God, that's Juan Soto and the Statue of Liberty on the boat.
The Statue of Liberty. That's a different antenna.
Don't you see the Statue of Liberty?
It's not statue. It's actually the antennas of the ship.
It sure looked like we all thought.
It looks like
we all thought it was Statue of Liberty. It was Statue of Liberty.
It looks like it. But yeah, there you go, man. I tell you, Juan Soto to the rescue. Only if Farhan is gone. It doesn't get done if Farhan sticks around. What's up, Michael?
Yeah, it was cool. You did a great job, Eric.
Appreciate it, man.
Eric, you'll be taking some nights off too. We'll have more solo show. And you know what? You and I got a battle on Sunday. You got to get back to Galt.
Yeah, so I can do the show,
traffic may be a real mother getting back there.
Maybe not, because remember, it's a long weekend, so people may have it might be. Yes, a work of art. Thank you, Senior. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Pushing Gabe off the ship. It's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good.
Eric, you do all the you do thumbnails for numerous networks, don't you? Or you have over the years?
Did. Yeah, I did.
Yours look epic, man.
Appreciate it, man. I have fun. I really do have a lot of, some of the post games are kind of, it's the kind of the same stuff. But when something big happens, or I get to kind of have a little bit of creativity, it's a lot of fun.
Eric invited me in a back door into this channel the other day, and he was showing me how you work behind the curtain over there, Eric. And you want to see Eric? You want to see Eric light up like a kid on Christmas Eve getting the shiny new bike? Where he's like, "Oh, look what I can do! Look what I can do!"
Yes,
you're putting the thumbnail for that particular day together, and man, you were so pumped up. You were excited.
100%. Yeah, I think my internet's acting a little funny. It's all good.
Yeah, you got a funny little smile on your face.
Glenn Kapler, yeah.
Okay, you're there. Kapler was in the house? No, I didn't see him tonight. No. Eric, you froze. Do you know you froze?
No, I did not know I froze, but that's fine.
Oh, you've been frozen for the last
1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Frozen. So while he goes to thaw out, let's see what else. Yeah, he's working on that as we speak, Rob C. So I'm just looking quickly while Eric is working on that, guys. I'll be heading over to the game tomorrow, and the good news for me is there's a Giants Sports Collectors Convention at the Cow Palace tomorrow. I'll be taking that in. So I'll be heading over there in the morning, and that allows me to check out some baseball tomorrow night. We've got a Saturday night game. I hate Saturday afternoon games, guys. Hate them. So this is a chance for me to go to the show. And then tomorrow night, it is T-shirt night. I think it's a Logan Webb shirt night. I'll get my shirt. Game time 6:05, San Francisco. As Eric mentioned earlier, alluded to it, it's going to be a bullpen game. So we don't know who's even going to start at this point up against Edward Cabrera, who's 2-6, a 5.60 ERA. Guys, you've mentioned in the channel already tonight. Why is it that you've got players who come into our building, pitch for the other team, and all of a sudden, he can throw 2 hitters? Like a guy like Edward Cabrera who's pitching tomorrow. 5, almost a 6 ERA. And what do you expect? A 3-hitter or something like that. So that is what we've got tomorrow. Edward Cabrera, right-handed pitcher, 2-6, up against the proverbial bullpen outing. 65 degrees at opening pitch. Winds directly to center at about 12 miles per hour. So maybe the ball is going to carry if it's a high ceiling. A lot of fog rolls in that time of the night, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. We mentioned it earlier in the show, Eddie. That is right. That was unbelievable when I heard that news about 3 o'clock in the morning. We mentioned it on the show, and some of the other shows mentioned it today, so that was pretty cool of them. Because some of them don't usually talk hockey. We don't as well. Not on a regular basis by any stretch, given the title of the show, Giants Sports Talk Live, right? But yes, indeed. Anybody who didn't hear that, player for the National Hockey League team in Columbus got killed, hit by drunk drivers. So that was sad news indeed. Eric is still trying to get the screen fixed over there. You guys get a chance to log in. I'm going to quickly check, see if anybody has gotten in tonight. You can log in to our website. The address is up there, giantsportstalklive.com. And on our website, there's a link to enter the contest. We're giving away the baseball jersey, the Tuesday night white jersey with orange trim, the creamsicle version. You got a chance to win that. All you got to do is enter, put your name, address, email, phone number, that kind of information down. And we will make the draw coming real soon. Eric hasn't decided. I said, Eric, you decide when we're going to do that. He hasn't come up with that as of yet, but sooner or later, we'll be giving away that prize. And we want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get in on the website and do that.
I'm back.
Eric, am I wrong? You and I were talking about it earlier. You're still frozen. Mike O says it's not a bullpen.
It's not? What are they showing? Hold on, let me refresh it. Last I saw was undecided.
I've still shows mine. Mine actually says Miami Edward Cabrera versus San Francisco Giant bullpen outing. I would call that a bullpen game.
I think it's a bullpen game. Pretty sure. Yeah. You might see someone go like bulk innings. They said Mason Black was up supposedly.
Where'd Eric go?
Huh?
Where are you?
Did I disappear again?
Guys, can you see Eric? I'm like Eric and I are in the chat together here, kind of in master control, albeit not side by side, but on the screen side by side. I can't even see him. I don't know where he went. I can hear him. Eric, I can hear you, but I can't see you. You're like our catcher. You're out there. We don't know where you're at, but we know you're out there.
Am I back?
No, you're frozen. On my screen, guys, can you see? Yeah, they're saying Eric is D-Shot. And if D-Shot says you're frozen, he says you're frozen. So there you go.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Hiroku says Pete Rose signing baseballs. I'm sorry. I bet on baseball for $109. You know what? Pete Rose is going to be at the Cow Palace show tomorrow. He's going to be signing. There's going to be a number of players who are going to be there from all kinds of sports, including baseball. And just to give you an idea, what is tomorrow? We've got August 31st, I believe. August 31. I got a list here of some of the guys who are going to be signing autographs. And Pete Rose is one of them. $109 to have him sign a baseball. My goodness gracious. Oh, I think Eric's back. There he is. You're back.
Finally. The hell's going on here, man?
I was just talking to the guys about one of them brought up that Pete Rose is signing baseballs. I'm sorry, I bet on baseball. You can get one for $109 tomorrow.
Get out of here.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Hey, Mike, thanks for the support, man. We'll see you tomorrow, dude.
Tyler Fitzgerald going to be signing at the Cow Palace as well. $49 for any item. And if you want a photo taken with Tyler, it's $49. It's about $50. They're going to have a whole host of players. All right, Eric, here are some of the baseball signers. Pete Rose. Tyler Fitzgerald. Roger Craig will be signing tomorrow. Matt Williams will be signing tomorrow. Other sports, Jake Moody, Dante Whitner, George Odom, and Renata Green will all be signing tomorrow. And Dre Greenlaw will be signing tomorrow as well. $70. So a few ball players, but mostly San Francisco Giant related other than Pete Rose there. So
all right then. Cool.
Yeah. So what happened to your computer?
I don't know what the hell's going on. I just got out, came back in, and now it's better. How about that?
What channel? What is the name of the football channel?
What football channel are you talking about, man?
NFL Network? the only network I know all about football. Geez, the chat even got quiet. Maybe it's time to get ready to pack it in, Eric.
Yeah, we might have to. It might be time. The new show. Yeah, it is about that time. It is about that time.
That's right.
All right. How about before we get out of here, don't forget, guys, this Sunday, you can meet me and Glenn. Check it out.
There you go.
There we go. September 1st. If you got nothing going on, September 1st, come out to the park. Meet me and Glenn. Going to be a, 110 start?
Eric, did you hear the news?
Nope.
You didn't hear the news?
Nope. Hey! That's what I'm talking about.
Just wanted to let you in a little secret, Eric.
You just go do it, man. That's all you got to do. Open up the bank accounts, man. Pay the man.
Yeah.
Pay the man.
Yeah, you just have to talk the 30 owners into agreement on the situation. But if we can do that,
hell with that, man. It's
Eric, you and I should lead the charge. Nobody wants to lead the charge. Why don't we take it upon ourselves?
That's what I'm
Giants
doing.
Sports Talk Live.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, you know what? I might have to change up. Maybe I have to put Juan Soto in the background here.
Hey, wish I could make it. I'd buy. Oh, geez, we're sorry you're not making it too.
Appreciate that, Smitty.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll do it again next year. I had thought that Eric and I would do one in the postseason, have a big blowout over there, but that kind of went off the rails already, didn't it? And that had nothing to do with us.
Yep.
We were all in, and we also wanted to do a show. I'm going to see if we can do it between now. Eric, I want to do the show from outside in Willie Mays Plaza.
Oh, you want to be in Willie Mays Plaza and take it? Oh, wow. Maybe next year, maybe?
If I can pull it off, I want to do it this year.
Oh, all right.
Maybe do it opening day. We'll be starting in the road. I always do the road trip at the start of the season. So usually they play LA, San Diego, or Seattle. They always keep it West Coast, maybe even Arizona. So if they do that, I will.
You are correct, Isaac. The Giants had the best hypothetical free agent signings of any franchise. But I think this year is different. I don't know. I feel something.
We'll Tom is in the house.
There's a disturbance in the force.
I like Tom's logo.
Yeah, it's nice. Good logo, man. I like that, Tom. Right on, dude.
Roger Craig is not 64.
Roger the Hum Baby? No, dude's old.
No, much older than that. Yeah, a little off.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Hold on. That's not the Hum Baby. Hum Baby's dead, man.
Yeah.
You're talking about
signing.
You're talking about the running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
49ers.
Yeah.
And Nate Whitner. There's a bunch of 49ers I mentioned often.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Giants, you've got Fitzgerald, Matt Williams. Who else? Who else did I say? Matt Williams, third base. Tyler Fitzgerald, shortstop. Pete Rose, baseball. Anyway, I'm not paying for any autographs.
You're done doing that stuff, right?
I'm not paying for autographs. When guys are... I went to one show. Mariano Rivera was like $1,400. I went,
whoo, what?
I said, you've got to be kidding me. Hey, Brandon. Brandon knew the price and everything. Is Brandon going to be at the show tomorrow?
I don't know.
Are you going to the show or did you just look that up? I know the price. I've got it on the pamphlet here with the list of signers. There's different prices, Eric, for every person who signs is a different price per thing. So, like, for example, Jake Moody.
No worries, D-Shot. It's all good.
$49. But if you want him to say to Eric, that'll cost you an extra 19. Like, come on.
Get out of here, man.
You want a picture with him,
and
that's an extra, let's see, for Jake Moody, that's an extra $10. So it all adds up. You can get an autograph, a personalization, and a photo. You just add them all up. That'll be $29, $39, $40, $59. $49, $59, $69, $79. Wow. So I was just wondering if Brandon Mosier was going to be at the event tomorrow. He goes, no, I'm not. Yeah, he's not going to be there.
Oh my gosh. So you kind of already covered it. It's going to be Cabrera pitching for Miami tomorrow against the bullpen game.
Yeah, I took a look at that. And then on Sunday, it's Logan Webb.
Is it an evening game tomorrow or is it an afternoon?
6:05. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. So I get to go to the show. I'll be at the sports card show, gathering up all those Wilmer Flores cards I can gobble up. Cheap, nice. I'm sure. Hey, he was on the bench tonight. Did you see him?
I saw that. I saw he was on the bench.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw him.
No. Did they put him on TV?
They put him on TV.
I knew it. I knew. When I saw him, I go, they're going to say, look who's back.
Yep. They had a shot of him in the dugout.
The best kept secret in the Bay Area, Eric. Hey, we haven't done this for a while. Can I show you a couple of things come in today?
Oh, a couple of things. Let's go.
All right. Today.
In the mail. Let me guess. Wilmer Flores.
Nope. So today.
TV guide. Michael. Highway to Heaven.
See my Michael Landon. Hey, I can see you in the background. See you?
Hey, I see me.
All right. Nice.
Hey, look at that. Look at that guy.
Shut that down. Get it better. So anyway, you're there. There you are. on top of Michael.
They
and I got
looked
a
him-
bunch of
how
other.
I wonder why they made him look heavenly. Maybe because it was Highway to Heaven.
I got an entire collection of Michael Landon TV guides today.
Holy crap! Look at the artwork on that one.
What year is that one from? 1980. I won't show you them all. I'll just pick some of the nicer ones. Oh, this is an old one. This one's from 1976.
Oh, that was season 2, if I'm not mistaken.
TV Guide, May 29th, 1976.
Season 2.
I wasn't aware, Eric, because I lived in Canada at the time before I moved here. You guys had different TV guides in different regions. This is the New York. I kid you not. Read that.
Yeah, they had different regions because of, your
Time
stations
zone.
were, not just time zones, it's different stations, man.
Yeah. It says New York Metropolitan. So this is like a New York City edition. I don't know if that's more valuable, less valuable.
I have no idea.
I never even looked at some of the others. Oh, yeah, Eric. So I got this one today in the mail.
Look at that.
And look what region.
Philadelphia edition.
Yeah, so I didn't know that they come in basically all shapes and sizes, so to speak.
Is it just the cover or is it the whole guide?
The whole guide.
Interesting.
This is that one I showed you earlier, the painting. This one's from 1980, right?
1980. Okay, nice. From the Los Angeles region.
Yeah, cool. So it's some of my pickups today. I only got those, and I got a few cards today. Nothing you'd be interested in. I got you might have heard of her.
Who's that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are all for sale. I'm going to make a fortune off these ones. Yeah. And then I got a bunch of hockey. Nothing that you'd be interested in. Oh, I got this cool one. Bill Terry.
Bill Terry. Look at
Jim
that.
Mint.
Wow. What year is that?
Surprisingly, it looks old. That is a 2013.
Yeah, it's a reprint, right?
What they did, no, they put out a 52 card set. It's a deck of cards.
That's awesome, man. Oh, I like that. That is
Isn't that
freaking
cool,
man.
So I'm
Did they get the different numbers of what they wore?
I'm working on the set.
That's
of all
awesome.
52. That's what I like when you can pick, and you like history. You like history. So, for example, in that set, it's not just all ball players, right? Gem Mint 10.
Joker. Harry Truman as the Joker, or as
No,
the
Jack.
The Jack.
The Four of Hearts is
Alexander Graham. What? What is that?
It's a historical America's historical.
The numbers got to mean something to that, though, right?
No, they're just random. There's horse racing, Tinkers, Evers, Chance. Each have a card.
Oh, Tinkers, Evers to Chance. Yeah.
Mario Andretti, the race car driver. Napoleon.
They called Evers the human crab,
Cleveland.
I think, right? Isn't that? It wasn't Evers. They called the human crab. Pretty sure.
Eric.
What is that one? I would go up. I can't see the name of it. Oh, okay. The Titanic.
I was looking. I couldn't find Farhan on the deck, but it's still from the Titanic era. So there you go.
Just to go back to the TV guide, I absolutely loved going to. Every time we got the new TV guide, I always go to Saturday to see if there's going to be a Saturday night main event. I did that every week. It's like, yes, Saturday night main event. I always did that.
Every single week.
Yep, for the wrestling.
You're into the wrestling.
They didn't do Saturday night main events all the time, so it was few and far between.
Yeah?
Yeah, awesome.
I liked summer for about 8 weeks in the summer. And my God, it was so tough because the movie would come on and the humidity when I was a kid in Nova Scotia was terrible. And of course, times have changed, Eric. We had the floor model, the box TV. You could put like plants on top of it, and
yeah.
And I think it even had like the wooden drawers. The doors would open up on the front.
Nice.
Anyway, long story short, once hockey season was over, the playoffs ended. They would do the Saturday night movie. And that's when the first time I got to see the old black and white. You see the movie about Lou Gehrig?
Oh, with Gary Cooper? With Gary Cooper?
Good movie. Great movie.
You know what's a good movie? 12 Angry Men. Holy crap. Great movie.
What's that about?
The black and white. It's about a jury. It's awesome.
Never seen it.
Oh. Gotta watch it, dude.
I'm still working
12
on
Angry Men
game shows, Eric.
12 Angry Men. Did you even finish Band of Brothers?
No, I'm working on it.
Killing me, man. Killing me.
Eric.
Killing me.
Busy man.
I know you are. Yep,
Busy
true.
Man. And on that note, I'm very busy, so I'm going to head on out of here.
Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here, man.
Yep.
All right, guys.
There's no show in the morning. Weekends, you and I sleep in. It's great. But I'll be at the game tomorrow evening. I'll join you after the game. We'll do it all over again. We'll talk Giants baseball. And it's getting to the point, even when we win, it's a long show.
I know. By the way, I looked at the standings. Giants are still 6.5 out. So there you go. Mets won. Braves won.
We won.
Mets won. Braves won. Cubs won. And St. Louis lost. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. So we'll probably be coming on right around 8:30-ish, somewhere around there, since it's a earlier game, 6:10. So should be good.
Yeah, we'll be on regularly scheduled time, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I should be able to get home in time, and I guess we'll do it then. Good night, Eric. Night, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.